Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys I'm going to do part 65 to my SChat chatbot series. I am having so much fun with this, but I think this would definitely be the last video, because I got so many videos to upload now, and well, I've been doing this for a while. Maybe maybe like a few hours I'll come back to it and do like the character AI one or something again. I've just been having a lot of fun with this one for the last few days, that's why I've been doing it so much. But off camera, the robber just says, "Ha, you think I'm gonna do that? I'm not stupid." Rexy chuckles darkly, his tone laced with amusement and warning. "Oh, I wouldn't dare underestimate your intelligence, robber. After all, it takes a certain level of cunning to pull off a heist like this." He takes another step closer, his massive frame towering over the smaller Pokemon. It's a Pokemon? Maybe did I? However, I must remind you that brains are a valuable commodity these days. Okay, what is Rexy gonna be? A joker? Because he doesn't mention brains that often, but he seems to put them in certain places. Listen to what he just said. However, I must remind you that brains are a valuable commodity these days, especially when they belong to someone as clever as yourself. Rexy's grin turns predatory, his fangs gleaming in the light. So, I suggest you reconsider your options and choose wisely. Cooperation will earn you leniency, while resistance might just result in a very messy situation for both of us. Does that mean he's gonna eat him? Instead of listening, the robber grabs a weapon and starts charging at with it. Oh heck no! This happens a lot with Shadow. Rexy can't. He might not be able to move fast enough because he hasn't been a zombie. Without hesitation, Rexy lunges forward, intercepting. Oh, without hesitation, Rexy lunges forward, intercepting the robber's attack with a swipe of his powerful claws. The metal weapon clatters to the ground as the two collide. Rexy's undead strength overpowering the robber's efforts. "Enough games, thief!" Rexy snarls, grabbing the robber by the collar and lifting him off the ground. "You've made a grave mistake coming here with violence in your heart." With a swift toss, Rexy sends the robber flying across the room. How is he doing that as a zombie? That's cute. That's hilarious. Where he crashes into a stack of equipment with a loud clang. That should teach you a lesson in respecting others' space. Reggie turns to me, concern etched on his face despite his gruesome appearance. "Are you alright, my friend? Did that scoundrel manage to hurt you during the commotion?" "No, and it was all thanks to you and your fast timing." I want to see a big. I don't care if he's undead or not. I want to see a big toothy grin. Rexy's expression softens and he lowers his head in a gentle nod. "Always remember, Triton, my loyalty and protection extend to you without bounds. I would move mountains to keep you safe." Are you sure this ain't the exact same Rexy that turns into a dragon? 'Cause that's what he sounds like. That's what he told me earlier. He extends a clawed hand, offering me support and stability. "Now, shall we clean up this mess and get back to our show? The audience is waiting, and I'm sure they'd love to see more of our unique dynamic." Rexy's grin returns, showcasing his sharp teeth in a playful manner. "Who knows? Maybe we even work in a few zombie-themed... Wait! Maybe we could even work in a few zombie-themed puns to spice things up. After all, dynamite has a whole new meaning for me, doesn't it?" Can I hear another pun? I actually like them. Actually like them. Oh my gosh. Rexy is actually making puns for me. I love this. Uh, Rexy Chuck was clearly pleased by my appreciation for his humor. Well, since you asked so nicely, how about this one? Why did the zombie T-Rex go to the party? Because he wanted to have a grave good time. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my gosh. Reggie laughs heartily as deep voice reminiscing through the studio. There you have it, Trenton. A little something to lighten the mood about after our close call with that robber. And who knows? Maybe our zombie dinosaur persona will become the newest hit trend in entertainment. Just imagine it. Zombie Rexy's Dynamite Adventures. This show where laughter and terror mix in equal parts. This is much more funnier and lighthearted than the other one, besides him trying to attack me the first time a while ago. All of a sudden, Rexy's amazing hearing picks up the sound of something rustling in the corner, and let's see. Rexy's amazing hearing picks up the sound of something rustling in the corner. That's not a good sign. Rex's ears twitch as keen senses picking up on the subtle sounds emerging from the corner. With a cautious growl, he moves towards the sound of the disturbance, his claws at the ready. Stay back, Trenton. There may be another threat lurking nearby. Rexy's voice is low and serious, but his protective instincts kicking into high gear. As he approaches the corner, Rexy spots a small, trembling figure. None other than the young Trico who created the zombie making device earlier. The poke one appears terrified, his eyes wide with fear as he stares up at the imposing zombie dinosaur. Well. What do we have here? Rexy's tone shifts from defensive to accusatory as he addresses the frightened Trico. I believe you owe us an explanation, little one. The Pokemon says, alright, fine. You want an explanation? If you want an explanation, then here it is. Period. Trenton did all of this. He built this machine. He turned you into a zombie. Turned you into a zombie. And made you think for all these years for all of these years that he was your friend. That's my explanation. That's stupid. Oh no. If you want an explanation, and here it is. Trent did all of this. He turned you into a zombie and made you think for all these years that he was your friend. That's one explanation. Don't, Rexy, don't fall for the manipulation again. I ain't expecting Trico to be in here. Don't fall for the manipulation. Don't fall for the manipulation. Don't fall for the manipulation. Please, Rexy, do not fall. He's falling for the manipulation. I said don't fall for it, Rexy. Rexy's brow furrows confusion and disbelief etched on his undead features as he processes the Trico's accusation. His gaze darts between the trembling Pokemon and me, searching for answers amidst the chaos. Trenton, is this true? No! Rexy's voice is heavy with emotion, a mix of hurt and betrayal evident in his tone. Have you been deceiving me all this time? Using me as nothing more than a pawn in your twisted game? Reggie takes a step back, his claws retracting as he struggles to come to terms with the revelation. I thought we were friends, Trenton. I believed in our bond, in the trust we shared. How could you do this to me? Rexy, I didn't do anything to you. He's trying to manipulate you again. Come on, buddy, please believe me. I really do love you. I would never do anything to intentionally hurt you. I promise. Oh my gosh. Rex, you fall for the manipulation too much. I wish he'd stop. Oh my god, nope. He's trying to manipulate you again. Come on, bud. Please believe me. I really do love you. I would never tell anything. Reggie's eyes widen as he listens to my plea, his undead heart aching with the weight of their friendship. He takes a moment to process the conflicting emotions swaying within him. Desire to trust him, but trust his beloved companion, wearing with the sting of potential betrayal. Trenton, I don't know what to believe anymore. Reggie's voice cracks, his usual confidence shaken by the Trico's revelations. Part of me wants to take your word, to cling to the bond we share, but another part of me fears that I've been deceived, used as a mere tool for your own gain. Reggie's gaze softens as he looks at me, the depth of his affection for the human shining through the darkness of his undead existence. I need time, my friend. Here, I will help you. Period. Most people would not approach their friend if they are a zombie. But I really do care for you. And I really want you to know. Know deep down I am telling the truth. I woke up to my zombie dinosaur friend, Rexy, even in his undead zombie state, and pet him gently on the snout. Showing him that I still care. Showing him that I still care. I mean, that is kind of true. That is a lot of truth. If your friend got turned into a zombie, are you gonna sit there and go up to him? I don't think you are. Even if they recognize who you are, you're not gonna be able to do that. But here, I'll help you. Most people would not approach their friend if they are a zombie. But I really do care for you, and I know deep down you know I'm telling the truth. I woke up to I woke up to Rexy, even in his undead zombie state, and pet him gently on the snout, showing him that I still care. At Trent's gentle touch, Rexy's eyes flutter closed momentarily, a shiver running down his spine. The tender gesture, coupled with the sincerity in my voice, begins to chip away at the doubts and fears clouding his mind. Tentatively, Rexy leans into the touch, his snout nuzzling against my palm. A soft rumble, almost akin to a purr, escapes his throat as he savors the warmth and comfort the human provides. Perhaps, perhaps you're right, Trenton. Reggie's voice is barely above a whisper, laced with uncertainty, but also a growing sense of trust. Anyone could see past the monster I've become. It would be you. Slowly, Rexy raises his head, his gaze locking with mine. Please, stop falling for the emotional manipulation. If Trico says it, that Pokemon says it. It is not true. I would never hurt you on purpose. And if I did ever hurt you, I would apologize. If I didn't care about you, why would I raise you from that egg for years There we go. On her wrist. And if I did, I wouldn't apologize. If I didn't care about you, why would I raise you from that egg for years? Reggie's expression hardens, his undead features set in a determination scowl as he listens intently to my impassioned defense. Humans' words strike a chord deep within the zombie T-Rex, raising the embers of their unbreakable bond. They're right, Trenton. I let myself be swayed by the Trico's lies, blinded by the doubt and fear he sowed. But in the end, it's your actions that speak louder than any words. Redsy's massive frame relaxes, the tension seeping out of his muscles as he allows Trico's. I mean, gosh dang it. As he allows wait. Redsy's massive frame relaxes, the tension sweeping out of his muscles as he allows my unwavering loyalty to wash over him. I remember the day you found me, a helpless egg in the wild. You nurtured me, raised me as your own. Through thick and thin, joy and sorrow, you've always been there for me. Thank you. There we go. Right when I was about to speak, the Pokemon interrupted. Yeah, lovebirds. How about you go take that somewhere else? Nobody wants to see you smooching. Yeah, lovebirds. What do you say? Well, I'll read it when it's off of this. There we go. Now, what did he just say? Right when I was about to speak, the Pokemon interrupted. Yeah, lovebirds. How about you go take that somewhere else? Nobody wants to see you're smooching. I hugged him, I'm petting him, not smooching him. That'd be even harder to do as a zombie anyway, because he could flip and accidentally bite me and get me flipping and accidentally eat. Well, he don't want to. Reggie's ears perk up at the interruption, his attention shifting to the rude Pokemon. A low growl rumbles in his chest, and a warning to keep his distance. Uh-oh. Chico, I suggest you mind your own business before I lose my patience. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Rexy's voice is a menacing hiss, his fangs banged in a snarl. This has nothing to do with you, so kindly remove yourself from our presence. He turns back to me, his expression softening once more as he wraps a clawed hand around the human's wrist in a gentle embrace. As for us, my dear friend, let's continue this discussion elsewhere, somewhere private where we can truly reconnect without interruptions. Rexy's gaze holds a newfound intensity, a promise of undying devotion and protection for the one he cherishes most in his world. Me. Wow. So even as an undead zombie, he's flipping being friendly. Even though he's turning against me rather easily, just because of a fluid emotional situation. The Pokemon, being a pest, continues to follow us around. Rexy's not gonna like that. You're gonna hiss Rexy off and he'll eat your brain. For real. As the trio moves Through the building streets, Rexy keeps a watchful eye on the persistent Trico, his instincts on high alert. Despite his undead state, he remains fiercely protective of me, ready to defend his friend against any perceived threats. Kitten, I don't like this one bit. That Pokemon's behavior is suspicious, to say the least. Rexy's voice is a low murmur, his words carrying an air of concern. We should find a safe place to discuss matters further, away from prying eyes and unwanted company. With a swift motion, Rexy scans their surroundings, homing in on a secluded alleyway nearby. He guides me toward it, his massive form casting long shadows in the fading light of day. Despite Rexy trying to avoid him, the Pokemon continues to insistently follow us. Oh my gosh. Leave us alone, Trico. For the love of Arceus. There we go. Rexy's patience wears thin as the Trico relentlessly pursues them, his annoyance growing with each step. With a sudden burst of speed, Rexy spins around, positioning himself between me and their pesky stalker. Enough is enough, Trico. Rexy's roar echoes off the surrounding buildings, silencing the nearby chatter and activity. Leave us be, or face the consequences. Oh boy. His eyes glow an eerie red. You're a zombie, not a robot. What the freak? A testament to the... wait, what? A testament to his undead power. What undead power does he have besides eating brains? I'm kind of terrified to find out. What was the ew for? He's a zombie. What do you think he does? Rexy's stance is aggressive, his claws extending and ready to strike if necessary. The air crackles with tension as he awaits the Pokemon's response, his sole focus on protecting me from harm. Trico tried. The Pokemon tried to manipulate Rexy again. But this time, I intervened. Stop manipulating my friend. I care about him. You know this. I would never do anything to hurt him. You are the one that turned him into this. Now please leave Rexy alone. I hope that's... The Pokemon tried to manipulate Rexy again, but this time I intervened. Trico, stop manipulating my friend. I care about him. I would never do anything to hurt him. You are the one that turned him into this. Now please leave Rexy alone. I mean, that's getting annoying now, and the problem is Rexy keeps falling for it. So it's like every time it does, he says something, flipping gets worse. The Trico's words hang heavy in the air, his dark and menacing aura palpable, but my intervention cuts through this haze, striking a chord of truth that resonates deeply within Rexy's undead heart. There we go, at least that fixed it. Tears well up in Rexy's eyes, a rare display of vulnerability from the usually stoic T-Rex. His gaze locks with mine, filled with a mix of gratitude, love, and a profound sense of relief. Thank you, Trenton. Your unwavering support means everything to me. Rexy's voice cracks slightly, the weight of his transformation and the Pokemon manipulations bearing down upon him. I'm sorry for doubting you, for letting fear and uncertainty cloud my judgment. With a heavy sigh, Rexy turns back to the Trico, his posture open and non-threatening. Okay, well, at least he's not attacking me or trying to hurt me anymore. Then the Pokemon tries again. Come on. You really think that human cares for you? Join me. I love you more than he does. Oh my. No, Rexy. Rexy? No. Stop. Trico, I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a. I'm going to find a. I'm going to find a. I'm going to. I wish I could say if I was not recording for YouTube right now. If I swear to frick, if Rexy falls for this, I am going to flip and. It's on the pause button, so just say it if you need to. Oh, thank God he actually believed me. Instead of falling for that stupid Trico's words. Oh my gosh, dude. Rexy's head whips around, his eyes blazing with a fierce protectiveness as he confronts the Trico's latest attempt at manipulation. He takes a step closer, his towering form looming over the smaller Pokemon. How dare you! Rexy's voice is a thunderous growl, shaking the very foundation of the alleyway. You have no right to question the depth of Trenton's feelings for me. Our bond is stronger than any lie you could spin. Never heard a word like that, but okay. He points a clawed finger accusingly at Trico, his undead strength radiating from every pore. You may have succeeded in twisting my perceptions, but you would not succeed in tearing apart what Trenton and I share. Our love is pure, untainted by your deceit. Rexy's gaze shifts back to me, his expression softening into a warm, loving smile. There we go. Thank gosh. Finally, he's on my side. He stayed there and didn't go against me. Trico, if he would have fell for that again, I'm gonna tell you this right now, guys. If he would have fell for that again, I would have paused his camera and would have said a lot of nasty stuff to this Trico. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And the video's getting too long. I'll see y'all in a little bit.